First Alert Weather with meteorologist Noel Navarro.
Welcome back, everybody. Travel with caution tomorrow if you must, with the winter storm ahead to that spring turn on Thursday. So First Alert Weather Day tomorrow afternoon. We have it as soon as 3 p.m. because that's when it could be most dangerous for travel for the western UP by 3 p.m. And then it could continue on towards the eastern ends of Upper Michigan towards St. Ignace and the Sioux by Thursday 7 a.m. Why? We're looking at accumulating snow, heavy for some, but even if you miss it on heavy snow, it could be blown around because of gusty winds that will start to pick up and strengthen. They could gust over 30, even 40 miles per hour for your Wednesday, especially towards the evening. So evening commute, definitely keeping an eye on these conditions tomorrow across Upper Michigan. Here's the impact planner. So tonight through your Wednesday morning, it's just spotty light mix that would lead to icy, slushy, wet spots. But then by the lunch hour, it gets more messy as the storm gets closer to Upper Michigan, more of that slush from the wet snow in the mix, and then by Wednesday afternoon to evening, it's more of that drier snow. It could fall heavy, however, and then if it's drier snow, the winds will start to whip it around, and that could lead to some whiteout risks for then. Here is the future clouds radar map. We've got that system from the Central Plains. It's been showing this, and the models have been consistent going back to this weekend with these projections. No change on that. It's just a temperature profile. I know Ben showed it earlier in this newscast about how the models differ. Well, I picked one with consistency, and here's the one I'm showing you on future radar and temperatures. So spotty mixed overnight through your morning, temperature lows from the upper 20s to mid 30s, and then by the time we get to noon tomorrow, this is where it gets messy. It could be wet snow for the central and western UP. Along the Lake Michigan shore, Bay of Green Bay, it's still some rain, but it's causing some wet spots, especially along US 2. We get to the early afternoon hours. Now some wet, heavy snow for some areas along the central UP, even down to Iron Mountain and Norway. We get into 4 o'clock p.m. Some of that could track upwards towards Powell Township and Big Bay and up towards Bates Township in Iron County. It continues for the central counties, especially with some heavy snow by the evening. By then, it's a north wind picking things up, adding more cold air, and it's more of that snow being blown around too because gusty winds will follow. Still mixed precipitation towards the eastern counties, but will start to collect with snow once we get into the overnight and early morning hours of Thursday. But however, we get to Thursday morning, we'll start to dry out from west to east, and then the snow will start to taper over Sault Ste. Marie and St. Ignace by the time we get to noon on Thursday. Here's your projected snowfall from Wednesday to Thursday morning. 12 inches or more for some areas along Marquette County, even western Alger County, Scandia, Chatham, even up towards Three Lakes and Astoria. 6 to 12 inches. That even covers Iron Mountain, Iron River, and east of Watersmeet. It'll be lighter amounts, less than 3 inches along the western Lake Superior shore, 3 to 6 inches along areas of the east end of the UP and Lake Michigan shore because they'll be dealing more with a mix before that snowy change, but that'll be short-lived. Ice accumulation, it's less than 1/4 of an inch, but it's wide coverage, and ice is never nice. So drive slow on ice and snow, firm grip on the wheel because of these gusty winds from the north. They could gust over 40 miles per hour by Wednesday evening. Here is your First Alert Weather 7-day forecast. So Thursday is spring. Thankfully, the snow and wind taper, but feeling quite cold. However, once we roll past the weekend here, there's another chance of a winter storm to keep an eye on in your First Alert, guys.
It's not letting go.
No, it's not. I know, I'm frustrated myself.
The firm grip of winter keeps its hand on Upper Michigan, Noel. It's like this most years, I feel, so we're bracing for it once again.
Yeah, once again, and hopefully we'll start to see some more of that spring weather ahead.
Yes, we can only hope.
Yes.
Thank you, sir. Sports.